blown away. We're excited. That's why we invited you to the call today. We went over on the last call, and guys, it's recorded. It's in the YouTube channels. If you were on the call we did a few days back, get that recording out because it was basically an overview presentation as well with all of the updates, and we went over the numbers. We showed the slides and the numbers and the blockchain reports of what's happening right now on the testnet. And this is the most exciting news in all of the amazing things happening in blockchain sports. When we saw the testnet numbers, we said this is massive. This puts us in the top 10 layer one projects around the world. We're outperforming some of the biggest name blockchains, most successful blockchain projects. We're outperforming their testnet performance. It's just incredible. So, Andre, we invited you on today to share some of those numbers with us as well, and just let everybody know what's happening, guys. What does that mean? That means that we have the most important moment right now. We announced Project 90 million, meaning we're gonna review that again today, but we're gonna hit 90 million in sales from June 1st to the end of this entire Founders Pack opportunity, August the 16th. And in exchange for doing that, there's some huge rewards. In fact, we're going to announce another huge reward today that you just don't want to miss. So, very important call today. Make sure your team is on this call because we've got just a few weeks left and we are hitting record momentum right now. And we want to carry that all the way to August the 16th. So, Andre, thanks for being with us, man. Let's start out with you today. Give us some updates. Should do some screen share with us, whatever you can, brother, to just tell everyone what's happening right now on the testnet and why this is positions the Atla coin and the Atleta blockchain to have an incredible success after its launch in September.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of factors that's leading to this. I'd probably start with the actual bare bones, which is the traction. So we are over 3 million transactions now, and I can actually probably start with by showing everybody the Grafana dashboard, the analytics we're building out. So, okay, let's see. That should be showing is it showing my screen?
Yeah, it's you start showing. Yes, it shows now.
There we go. So we have over 104 over 140,000 wallets, active wallets, over 175,000 wallets. Overall, over 3.3 million transactions on chain. And this data is just slightly stale. I'd say, yeah, the last time this was updated was yesterday at midday. So waiting for the network, the data to sync back up. But so everybody understands what this is this is the most accurate information that you can represent about Atleta. Perhaps some people are using the Explorer to look at what's going on under the hood, but that doesn't represent everything as accurately as this will. So everybody will be given access to this, but we need to first configure this to make sure it represents all these unique data points, that we're tracking everything, and that no desyncs happen. But this will be coming out soon. So the rate of growth is what I'm focused on, and the rate of growth right now on chain absolutely positions us to be probably, I would dare say, the number one in transactions for any new generation alternative layer one network. So to maybe to put some numbers on this so people can understand how does over 3 million transactions look, considering that we've been live for a month. Maybe, hold on, I'll share another screen. Give me 1 second. Okay. So to put these numbers into context, right now we have over 3 million transactions, and two monster-sized projects, Avalanche and Near, which are both in the top 10 top 15 by layer one blockchains in all of crypto. When Avalanche launched its first month, 1,200 transactions, we're already over 3 million. Today, they're sitting over with the market capitalization of basically $10 billion. To Near protocol, first month was 508,000 transactions, with now ours compared to our over 3 million. And their market cap is about 6 billion. It's risen a little bit since this was recorded. And of course, a bunch of other layer ones that might be of interest. Ton, which is a recent darling in the industry. In its first month, it had 30,000 transactions. We're already at 3 million. BSC, Binance Smart Chain, you get 201,000. Today, sitting at $86 billion market capitalization. Now, given Binance is an amazing case to compete with, but by all metrics, we're headed down. Even in a more opportune road than these guys had, and Polkadot in their first month, which is one of the technologies that we're using in our own architecture, sitting at about 8.5 billion and only 230,000 transactions. So we're basically 10 times ahead of any other layer one testnet for their first month of launch. So this is, it's huge. We are actually beating everybody. In this respect, we are beating absolutely everybody. So good things are ahead. Good things are ahead. I guess that's a snapshot of the analytics. Let's see what other updates can I share with you guys. So yeah, within the next 24 hours, please be expecting an update, a release of 3 products, which is going to be the bridge, the leaderboard, and the governance. Yesterday we made a post to prelude everybody to give them a hint that something new's coming. So within the next 24 hours, if not going live as we speak, it is the bridge, leaderboard, and governance. Now, what else is coming out is a website. So I was anticipating the website would be live by today. It's a little bit more complicated than we initially expected it to be. So would it make sense for me to maybe show a preview of what the website will look, or should we wait until it comes up? What do you guys think?
Well, that's a good question.
When is it gonna be out, approximately, do you know?
Again, I was really hoping it was going to be out today. It could take the week.
No, give us a preview. Give us a preview.
Yeah,
I would love to see a preview.
Yeah, I might as well. I think it won't hurt. Let's rock this screen share one more time. Okay. So, and this doesn't capture the essence of it quite as sexy as it looks whenever it just works, but when people land on athleta.network, it will just be this blurred out page, and they'll be able to click on explore, which takes them to the main page. And this is a lot more modern, a lot more up to date with current layer one blockchain kind of structures for a website, where the website is geared more towards builders, like developers, and people that are interested in diversifying their portfolios or digital asset holdings. So we come out, of course, with this I'm not going to talk it through. I'll just show you guys. You guys can make your own deductions. So yeah, well, of course, we're going to be live feeding some data onto this website, going over the 3 different layers so people can understand what each layer is, a call to action for developers and why they should build on us, where we cover all of our most important elements, and then another invitation for people to come to Testnet, community, and of course, preparation for all the validators and nominators that will be joining us for mainnet. That's why these buttons will say coming soon, and we're going to let them show us your intention or show us your interest for nominators and validators. And yeah, and of course, there's going to be a lot more. I'm not going tons of more pages. So we're going to have a page for the blogs, a page for the grant program. Oh, that's another thing actually that we can talk about. We publicized our grant program and are waiting for a couple more finalizations. But people can technically, if they really wanted to, could start applying for the grant program. So this is the website. And I guess this will take us straight to the next thing, which is the grant program. I'm not sure how tightly, I don't expect anybody to sit tightly and be constantly monitoring updates to that take place in the white paper, but we released our grant program. So yes, give me a second. And if anybody wants to see the grant program, you can just please get to it through the white paper. Okay, so right, we open this up to the public. We're going to open submissions. Technically, submissions are open. If somebody wanted to, they can still fill out the form and we can still review them. But submissions are opening. This is supposed to say 07. That's my error. I'll correct this in 2 seconds. Submissions are opening in 2 weeks, and application evaluations are going to begin 2 weeks after we launch mainnet. So then people have somewhere to build. It's just for now. If people are interested, we can actually start ferrying the process to have people join on. We have 3 different types of grants: ecosystem, RPGF, which is retroactive public goods, and hackathons. So right now, what we're focusing on is the ecosystem of public goods because, well, obviously, we just need to build more infrastructure. RFPGs, retroactive public goods funding, only goes into effect 1 year after mainnet has been live. So then we are distributing rewards to projects that have shown their on-chain impact. And hackathons, I think most people know what hackathons does. Is just we hold these semi-digital, semi-physical events and incentivize people to build their own things. So, and if anybody's a builder, guys, we're going to be releasing our RFPs, which is requests for proposals, where we ask the community or developers to build specific things for us. And we ask anybody, if you know again, interesting developers or projects, to send them this way. But everything should be covered here, from gaming to DeFi, marketing, research, infrastructure. Literally, absolutely every possible aspect has been addressed, and the actual application is live. So if people want to look at it, you can start your applications. And we, of course, we cover everything. Give me a second. Right, the applications and requirements.
Andrei, we didn't lose you, did we?
He put himself on mute.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I apologize. Where were we? Right. So forgive me for discontinuing the screen share. Anyway, yes, to start speeding this up, we have the application and requirements all outlined, so everybody should know the process. And the payments, we talk about so people understand how they're going to be actually receiving their rewards, what methods, currencies, limitations, and there's tons of frequently asked questions that have been added to address this. So, hold on a second. What other updates are there? We made a partnership with ChangeGPT, so we're going to be co-hosting online events and campaigns with them, of course, and getting a really, really amazing product integration from their side. So they're going to train their AI model on Athleta, and they'll keep it plugged in, so their AI model will now be constantly updated on what's going on in the Athleta blockchain sports ecosystem. They'll be bringing their AI NFT generator to our chain, and of course their launchpad. And why I personally, of course, for me, ChangeGPT, a partnership with them is so important, is because I worked with them in the past and I saw how quickly they grew to the rank they grew, and working together is I'm almost certain they're going to be cross introducing us to some of the other projects they work with, and we'll be able to actually not just one-on-one integrate one-on-one, but actually integrate far and wide. So that's great. We have more partnerships besides ChangeGPT. We also had Aether join us, and powering Launchpad. So we're getting like more and more infrastructure projects out there. Now, also from the recent side of news, one of our new on-chain analytics partners will be, all right, they'll be plugging in their own Explorer. So we're going to have yet another new data way to explore all the information taking place on chain. And we recently had a couple new team members join, including a systems analyst, which is we've been needing, and we're definitely going to be adding more team members to strengthen ourselves more for the launch. So that was like a scope of what has happened. Maybe a couple of points on what's coming up, like any day now, like coming in July. So some of the things I mentioned, the RFPs, request for proposals, the DEX is going to be launched, the lending is going to be launched. We're migrating the marketplace to Athleta. But of course, we're going to be publishing all the remaining user guides. And we are already in talks and hoping by was it the 9th or the 9th, right? But by next week, we're starting our all the audits. And some final thoughts, I guess, to have like a amazing July is that we will all right. There's also a lot of optimizations taking place, like behind the scenes on the back end. Like there's some even nuances, like for example, so the agreement we have with SushiSwap requires that we help them with their volume of their products. So we had to carve out special agreements with the Atla coin so that it funnels enough volume through their platforms. There's just so many constant micro nuances, not even talking about the network itself, just building up the network. On the network layer itself, there was a desync happened sometime last week, but of course everything rolled through no problem. So I mean, again, overall optimistic. It's just we're as preparation for mainnet. More and more nuances come out that we will solve in any case. And the final thoughts I guess I'd like to leave with is probably we are very high likelihood we're going to be in Singapore on September I believe 14th, and that's we're going to host our first we're going to be live on mainnet, so we're going to have to be hosting our first booth at Token 2049. So that's beautiful. Yeah, I think it covered everything.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. No, guys, and what that means is you want to own these nodes. These nodes are, listen, the royalties, all the other real life projects, they're exciting. It's incredible, right? But those are long term. Those are traditional businesses that are being built on the ecosystem, take time to develop, all of that great stuff. But this coin, this blockchain goes live in September. And the initial supply of coins in the marketplace is exclusively owned by this community who participates in the founders packages. And when you buy the founders pack, you get the founders node, which mints the Atla coin in all of the packages except the tier 1 package. Those nodes also validate transactions on the blockchain, and you're earning continual coins for the lifetime of this project. This is a massive, massive opportunity, guys. And so we've got, just 6 weeks left, I guess, July and half of August to complete this project. And right now, the blockchain sports team is in a position to take this whole thing to the moon by us reaching our goal of Project 90 million. And let's, be clear. We initially prepared to do 1.2 billion in founders packs sales. We've done about 10% of that right now, which, given all of the circumstances, we've made it to this moment. But right now, the team needs us to have the biggest momentum that we've ever had in this project for the next 6 weeks and reach the goal of 90 million. And by reaching that goal of 90 million, as we shared on the last call, it justifies the 200 million coins that are going into the champions pool and the legends bonus pool. And we're going to review the promotion again today, huge promotion right now on the table to get yourself promoted to the different levels of champion and the different levels of legend. We're going to cover that promotion. We're going to share some new announcements here today as well. So, Andre, thanks for being with us. We're going to switch over. Edward, Ilya, anything you guys want to jump in and say before we go into the PowerPoint?
No, let's go in.
No, Jeremy, I
PowerPoint.
think we can go straight in, and then after that we can talk more.
All right. Everybody can see my screen, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
So, guys, to reiterate, in the next 2 months, we set up blockchain sports to be the world champs. Project 90 million. We will do 90 million in founders packs between June 1st and August 16th. And if you've been watching the momentum this past week, it's picking up every single day. And we want to see that momentum continue to grow all the way to August 16th. Guys, let's crush this goal of 90 million in sales from June 1st to August the 16th. Owning the Atleta nodes gives you exclusive first movers advantage to minting the initial supply of Atla coins. And for tiers 2 and above, your nodes earn validation rewards from the blockchain transactions. And unlike any other blockchain project, every Founders Pack NFT includes royalties in the real world sports, businesses, and technology projects. Absolutely incredible model. Again, to reiterate, 200 million Atla coins are given away to leaders. 100 million goes to the champions, 100 million goes to the legends. And as we said on the last call, guys, right now it doesn't even feel right to accept these 100 million, 200 million coins. Like at $5 a coin, that's a $1 billion bonus, right? And we want to earn that. We want to deserve that. And so while that's not going to change, why that's the deal that was made, we want to feel great about receiving this reward for all of our leaders, because it's a life-changing reward. And that's why we came up with Project 90 million. We sat down with the blockchain sports executive team, said, what is needed between now and September 1st so that this project continues to meet all of its needs, and more importantly, all of the marketing and everything that needs to be done to ensure that in September, this project is massive, and to ensure that this coin and everything we've done, we maximize the value and the payoff of that, what is needed. And that's where Project 90 million came to life. By reaching this goal of 90 million, guys, we ensure our success as a community, the success of the Atla coin that we own, the success of the projects. We give blockchain sports the power to take this project all the way to the moon in September 1st. And so let's go out and earn the right to these bonus pools. The price increase for the month of July is in effect. You can see the prices of the packages and tiers here. Remember that we do have the Robinhood promo pack still live. We have the IRL Accelerator pack still live as well. And so the new prices have kicked in for the month of July. And we want to share an announcement today about the Japan Edition Motor XR packs. For those of you who aren't aware, there's a video now that's been released, short video showing some of the technology. But guys, this Motorsport XR technology is in position to be the first technology project that actually goes out and raises hundreds of millions of dollars in partnerships with we won't say with who, but those deals are committed to. And this is a huge opportunity for a short-term win for the community, and really to maximize your node ownership as well. So there's 3 packs here available. You get royalties in the Motor XR pack, even with the institutional partnerships that are coming on board. When they come in, they're coming in with money, and when they do, that pays out a reward to all of the community. And so this is a big opportunity. It's short term. The team will be at the esports event in Saudi Arabia this summer. And this technology will be demoed to the entire world of esports. Some of the biggest racing partners are backing this project. It's absolutely huge. There's a $1,000 pack, a $10,000 pack, and a $100,000 pack. Take a look at this. That $100,000 pack is the original price of the top tier pack. It has the full 200 nodes in this pack, and you get 150 shares in the Motor XR royalty pool. This is a powerful package. Some of the guys did the math on this, and it actually comes out to around 50 cents per coin at this package. It's the best package that we have for nodes. And guys, we're going to keep the price of the Motor XR pack until July 15th. And so the prices of this pack are not going to increase in the month of July. The reason is we didn't have a full month to promote this pack. We announced this package to the community a couple of weeks ago. And as a result of that, we want to give everyone ample time to take advantage of this pack. And the data storage is also included on the $10,000 and $100,000 packs. That the data storage is included up until July 15th as well. So this is an exciting package, especially for those that are interested in the nodes and maximizing the amount of nodes that you receive. So that package is live and the prices will continue. We are continuing the Rising Star promotion, and this has been such a big bonus for so many people because it gives you the opportunity to earn bonus nodes. Now, these are minting nodes. They're not validating nodes, but they're minting nodes. They will mint the Atla coin. And this promotion runs 3 times during the month of July. That means you can maximize this promotion 3 different times. July 1st to the 10th through the 20th, and then the 20th through August 1st. How does this work? Well, first of all, every member can earn shares in the Rising Star bonus pool during this promotion. So you do not have to be in your first 30 days. You go out and do 5,000 in personal referral volume. The 50% rule applies. Guys, you get 2 free nodes, and you can earn up to 5 shares during each of these promotional periods. That means that you can earn 5 shares from July 1st to July 10th. Each share gives you 2 nodes. That's 10 nodes that you can earn from July 1st to July 10th. From July 10th to July 20th, you can earn 10 more nodes. And July 20th to August 1st, you can earn 10 more nodes. That's a total of 30 nodes, free nodes that you can earn through personal referral volume. This is absolutely it's the biggest driver we've ever had in our rewards plan. And honestly, every single person, I mean, think about the power of that. I forget the exact number of minting per node. I think, was it, Andre, are you still on with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's the total amount of coins that one node mints?
I think
600?
no, I think that needs to be double
800.
checked. Give me a second.
Yeah, I can't remember the number. Guys, it was several hundred coins that one node produces, and you have a chance to earn 30 of those nodes. Absolutely incredible opportunity.
937.
937. My numbers were off. So almost 1,000 coins, guys. So that's an opportunity to earn almost 30,000 Atla coins at just $5 a coin. That's $150,000 bonus. Think about that a second, guys. Maximizing this bonus pool and earning all of the free nodes from the 1st to the 10th, max out 5 shares. From the 10th to the 20th, max out 5 shares and do it again at the end of the month. And you can literally receive one of the biggest bonuses that you've ever received with these free nodes. So please understand how big this is. Get this message out to your entire team, because every single person in the community can help us reach this goal by going out and sharing this, bringing in some new members to participate with us. by sharing this, they help us reach the goal of 90 million and can unlock the free bonus nodes and earn these bonus Atla coins. Absolutely incredible promotion that's on the table. When you combine that with the new promotion we announced last week, and we'll review that on this slide, this Project 90 million promotion for champions and legends is next level. Here's how it works. There's two different bonus categories. Bonus category number one, get a promotion, get promoted. Whatever champion level you're at right now, whatever legend level you're at right now, get to the next level or multiple next levels between now and August the 16th, between June 22nd and August the 16th, and you are going to get double shares in the 100 million Atla coin bonus for champions or for legends. Think about that a second. You go out and qualify for any any champion pool between June 22nd and August 16th. You're going to get double the shares in the 100 million Atla coin bonus pool. So for anyone who's running for their next champion level, by hitting that level during this promotion, you get double the shares in the 100 million Atla coin bonus. For legends, for every 1 million that you generate between June 22nd and August the 16th, for every 1 million that you generate, you get an extra 1 share in the Legends Atla coin pool for every 1 million. That's like doubling your shares in the Legends pool, guys. This is absolutely incredible. So if you go out and do 5 million in volume, then you get 5 bonus shares plus all the regular shares you get by hitting your new Legends rank. You're getting an extra bonus share for every 1 million in volume that you do. And guys, of course, both of these pools are going to be massive, right? They're going to be massive rewards to the community, but that Legends pool is next level because there's not a lot of shares in the Legends pool. Even when we reach this a goal of 90 million, there's not going to be a lot of shares in that Legends pool, and that's going to be shared with the elite leaders. Think about that, 100 million Atla coins being shared with the Legends and 100 million Atla coins being shared with the champions. You want to maximize this over the next 6 weeks. Qualify with 5 million in volume during this promo period and secure your share in the new elite pool in the new project for 90 days. We have in our next project that we're launching on August 17th, the biggest bonus pool that the industry has ever seen. It's going to be designed to reward top leaders at the highest level that they've ever been rewarded. And if you generate 5 million in volume between June 22nd and August the 16th, you are going to automatically be grandfathered into that new bonus pool for the first 90 days of the new project. And this is another huge reward for top leaders to go out and help us close these next 6 weeks very strong. This will be our biggest bonus pool ever. Lastly, guys, by reaching the goal of 90 million, this is so big. So initially, these bonus coins were in the category of allotment of institutional investors. And that meant that there was a 36, anywhere from 36 all the way up to 60-month, 5-year lockup period on these bonus coins, because that's normal with institutional investors. We were able to talk with the blockchain sports team, and by reaching the goal of 90 million, they agreed to move these bonus coins, not in the category of the institutional investors, but to move these bonus coins into the category of partners, of team. And as a team partner, your lockup period is 18 months. This is massive. It means it reduces the bonus coin lockup period from 36 months or longer down to 18 months, where your coins start to move into their monthly unlocks. This is such a big deal for all of us because it just allows us to maximize on the opportunity in half the time if we choose to, right? And so we highly recommend, guys, getting as many shares as you can in these bonus pools. And of course, by reaching the goal of 90 million, we unlock huge benefits for the entire community by reaching that goal. And we empower the blockchain sports team to take this project all the way to the finish line with maximum momentum and power. So let's give an example of how the royalties work from blockchain sports. We've never actually shown this. And so this something we get asked a lot, how will the royalties work? Well, a couple of things we want to cover here. First of all, the initial target of the founders NFT sales was 1.2 billion, right? That was the initial target. Here's what we negotiated with blockchain sports based upon June 1st to August 16th and hitting the 90 million. So the total pack target was 1.2 billion sold. That equaled 50% in royalties, right? So by reaching that initial target, it equals 50% in royalties. Current sales are 120 million, somewhere around there, which equals about 10% of the target. So right now we're about 10% of that target, which means about 10% of the expected royalties will pay out to the founders packs in the unit level. Here's the promotion. This is so big, guys, so big. And why is the team willing to do this? Because if we hit the goal of 90 million over the next 2 months, the project goes live. And at that point, there's going to be plenty of funds coming in at that point to continue to carry the project. Our job is done at that point. And so by reaching the goal of 90 million, the entire 50% royalties pays out. This is so massive. That's literally like a 10x royalty bonus for the entire community. This is massive. If you want to fight for the community, if you want to fight for every person who owns a founders pack, let's go reach the 90 million target, because by doing so, by reaching that target, we unlock the full 50% royalties for the entire community. A reward that initially was based upon reaching 1.2 billion in sales. That reward of 50% royalties was based on 1.2 billion in sales. We reach our goal of project 90 million, we'll have done around 200 million in total sales, much less than the target. However, it's what is needed to complete the project. And by us coming through with that 90 million, the team said, we're going to go ahead and release the full 50% royalties back to the Limitless community. Guys, this is massive. It's a huge increase in royalties for the entire community. So let's crush this. Let's crush this goal of 90 million, and let's unlock these massive rewards and make this a massive win for the community. So when we hit that 90 million in sales, we receive the full 50% royalties as if we did the entire 1.2 billion in sales. 40% of that goes to the founder pack members. 10% pays out in the unilevel bonus. Guys, again, that is a 10x bonus on royalties and residual. So let's go out and crush that 90 million. Here's a quick example. If the total XR royalties payout, for example, was 10 million USDT, 8 million of that would go to the members who purchased the founders NFT. 2 million of that would pay out in residual to the upline. A total number of members, let's say, for example, who purchased the XR pack, I think the maximum was 2,000. Each member would receive 4,000 USDT, and then 1,000 USDT would pay out to the upline up 10 generations, right? So very powerful numbers. Just giving you an example of what that can look like for the community. How will royalties be paid out? The in real life royalties will be paid out quarterly in USDT. The first payout is targeted for January of 2025. Digital royalties will be paid out monthly in USDT. The first digital royalty payout is targeted for October 2024. All royalties will pay up to 10 generations of upline, except node validation and data storage. Node validation and data storage will be claimable at any time in Atla, and does not pay residual income. So quarterly payouts, guys, on the real world businesses. And so I'm going to turn my screen share off. Edward, Ilya, throw it over to you. We've got a huge mission in front of us right now to go out there and just knock this 90 million target out of the water. And with the momentum we've been seeing the last few days, building every single day, with all of the promotions that we have on the table right now, and for the first time in the history of this project, the actual blockchain data showing what's happening right now in the testnet. We've never had all of this at one time. It's the best moment to be creating momentum, and we got a big reason to do it. So, Edward, Ilya, I'll throw it over to you guys.
Yeah, Jeremy, I'm just blown away from Atla Coin doing those over 3 million transactions. It's insane.
That's great.
Yeah, when you look at the numbers, for example, there's amazing projects like Binance, and they did over 200,000 in their first month, right? And look where they at. Obviously, it's a completely different business. But when you put what we have with blockchain sports, all those real businesses, right? All those celebrities, we're repeating ourselves over. It's just getting better and better and better. But I just wanna, as you spoke about the 90 million, and I was just thinking, just to remind people that they actually, by hitting 90 million, and you said that, but I just want to repeat that by hitting 90 million, you pretty much securing 10x more royalties than you're supposed to get. 10x more higher. Because
Not 10%.
not
I want people to
10%,
understand what we're saying.
10x.
Not 10%.
That's what I'm saying. 10x. That's
That's
1,000%.
1,000%.
1,000%. It's insane how good. We want it so bad because we want our community to win big. If we don't hit that, it doesn't really it doesn't affect us. Because there's institutional money will come in and will take over that, right? But we want this for us. We want this for our community because we want to, like, for you guys to really feel success of the project. It's just exciting. I know we will. I know we will because no doubt, uh, I mean, just take probably top 10 solid leaders and they can do this alone if they really put their minds, because 10x royalties. If you just saw compensation plan, how it works, if you understood, it's huge. It's just too big to miss out.
So, Edward, basically what we have now, we have 90 million target for two things, right? One is for legends and champions, of course, and still everybody can become legend and champion. Everybody, because we have a lot of people who are not champions yet. Maybe we have so many new members also joining now, right? We can see at the back office actually all the numbers. So for those people who just joining now, for example, they want to become champions. Once they become champions, so they are positioned actually to reach that target, to get double shares in the promo. And by hitting this target of 90 million, basically what's going to happen is, instead of unlocking those Atla coins in 3 years, and 3 years, it's a long period for most of people, right? Most of people, they only think like probably a few months ahead, right? 3 years, it's a long period. Instead of that, they will be able to unlock, right? To start basically selling their coins from the pools in 18 months, right? This is the first target. And the second target is what Jeremy was talking about, what you just mentioned, is to get 10x royalties, to basically keep 50% royalties that everybody was expecting, even though maybe the sales are not necessarily, matching what blockchain sports team was expecting from us, right? When we made a deal with Dima initially, right? So we put this target, it was not by accident. So we had a reason why we put a target 1.2 billion. It's because the project is so big and it needs a lot of massive funding, basically, right? So we have one target, again, 90 million. And now we have champions, we have legends. Very excited, basically hitting this target, right? Because obviously all legends and champions will unlock the pool coins in 18 months. And we have every member in the community also heading to this target to get 50% royalties instead of much lower number, right? Because we need to hit this target. So I think this is very powerful. And by the way, guys, so I spoke with the tech team right before the call. We reached almost 20 million starting from June 1st. We're going to be showing all the numbers within this week. They asked for a few more days because it's a lot of information, a lot of updates, right? So people going to see this Atla pool info. It's going to be shown at the back office, and there will be basically like a count of $90 million as a target starting from June 1st. So now the remaining amount is not 90 million, obviously, right? So today is July 1st. The remaining amount is slightly more than 70 million, right? So we're moving at a very good pace. I think we're having like very good momentum, a lot of excitement happening. And plus, with what Andrei was sharing at the beginning, right? So, and we will, Andrei, if you still can hear us, so we will invite you probably multiple times before August 16th, right? Because every week it's more and more excitement. Every week it's more and more news from Web3 market, right? So then, of course, we will have ambassadors from real sector, right? From football side, which is also very exciting. So I think the valuation of the project is growing now exponentially day by day. You know, this is why, like, even this price increase that we have today, 10%, is not, again, we could increase. I mean, this is a mechanism that we set from the very beginning, but realistically speaking, we could increase it like 20, 30, 40%. It would still be much, much undervalued, underestimated compared to what is happening now. Because when we initially launched the pay plan and the price level, so we didn't know what would happen, right? So we had very high expectations. But what's happening now, Edward, like you mentioned, I mean, it's just, you know, it's just unparalleled. Nothing like this ever happened in the blockchain space, because we are just in the second month, right, Andrei, now of the testnet, but more than 3 million transactions. This is insane, right? This is like such a big numbers, and these are real numbers. I mean, these are real people. We're not talking about some fake numbers, right? So these are real people basically playing with a testnet, right? So and a lot of people, huge crowd is waiting for the mainnet launch, right? So we'll make more Zoom calls in preparation to the mainnet launch. And Andrei, you mentioned about Singapore event, right? It's very exciting in September. Then after that event, probably everybody's going to fly to Rio, because we will have huge stadium event, right? I think it's around September 20th, 21st, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. Huge, like 50,000 to 80,000 event in Rio de Janeiro, like celebrating basically the launch of mainnet. Of course, blockchain sports is going to be the main sponsor of the event, right? So huge
imagine what's going to happen then with a
Oh yeah.
token. It's gonna go through that. Guys, this is a life-changing blockchain sports. It's a life-changing project. If there's people feeling like they only like trying to reach a rising star, or like just bought a small pack or something, guys, this is life-changing project. Anyone, there's no difference between a person who bought a small pack, and there's no difference from a person who bought 100,000 pack and a person who achieved many permanent legends shares. There's no difference between none of us. We're all the same. The only difference is the people who goes and they work consistently without stop. Like, we have some leaders, they work 7 days because it's a short term. They know they can accumulate as much as possible and then receive so much from it. It's life-changing. Sorry that for interrupting anyone. I just get
No.
I just get so excited because knowing all those what it's like, we have a bull market coming in. We got all those events in Singapore, and then going to Brazil, having this 50 to 80,000 stadium of people watching legend football. Blockchain supports everyone's wondering like what's going on, right? And all the legends, football legends starting promoting. They didn't even start now, right? And we're already hitting the numbers.
Edward, you know what? I was going to say this on our previous call, but when initially, right, so we spoke with Dima about this business, like initially, right, so when we made a deal with Dima, So the reason why we made it is because, you know, we had like big vision for the future of the project. And even from our industry standpoint, right, from network marketing or like MLM, referral marketing, if you will, industry standpoint, because up until now, there have been like so many, like, you know, so-called crypto MLM companies, right? So they come and go, right? So I just met recently with one top leader of the industry, spoke with him, and he said, Ilya, I'm tired. You know, all of those companies, they come and go, come and go. I just cannot continue doing this, right? Promoting, because some people, they believe, they repeat it again and again and again. So what we have now, it's not crypto, it's not you know, blockchain MLM company whatsoever, right? It's a real blockchain. And what we're doing through this project, through Limitless community, through the pay plan, is basically we just help the project to succeed, right? So through the sales of NFT, that's what we do. And we only have exactly 45 days, right? So I was just checking on the phone. Now we have a countdown, right? So it's 45 days. Every day it's less and less. Only 45 days left until August 16th. And that's it. So basically, after that, there will be no connection on the front end, right? Between blockchain spot and Limitless community. Of course, in the future, and we talk about this with Dima, right? So we could make another like collaboration, you know, maybe you know, help fundraise some other project, because Dima is very creative, so he has a lot of things, very exciting things coming down the pipeline, right, in the future. But for now, for this project, that's it, right? So of course, after that, we will be receiving on the backend, right? So we'll be receiving all the, you know, royalties, all the rewards. We will play our like marketing role, because we'll have a media library in the back office, right? So we're going to be speaking about this. We as a community, we're going to be promoting the project, which is, you know, which is very exciting, of course. And I'm, you know, Edward, like you say, it's a beautiful combination. It's a beautiful combination of having something like we have with a referral model attached to something, you know, like real, supported by real sector, real football, real sports industry, and very strong IT in the, you know, like in the, as a heart of the project. I think this is like very unique. I've never seen anything like this. I know, Edward, you've never seen anything like this. It's very exciting. And maybe the, you know, because it's time limited, maybe because of this, it's actually more exciting, you know, because if we continue it like year after year, it would not be so exciting. Because
opportunities
we feel that it's going to
opportunities
finish, you
don't
know,
stop.
it's
Yeah, you have to come and grab opportunity while it's there. It's like time. Opportunity is exactly like time. Time goes and you don't waste it. You know, it's not. I mean, if you look at what we have done, over 90 million before in 1 month, we have only 70 million left, and we have 45 days. I feel like it's no brainer, and we got such a amazing project. Pretty much, pretty much already. Everything is developed and ready to go. So, I mean, it's you know, it's
yeah,
big.
it is. It is.
Y'all
Yeah.
got me
So
fired up.
What are you gonna do, Jeremy?
I love it. We're building. I'm lining up. I got webinars lined up. People are fired up. Like it's go time.
and
So it's cool.
and guys,
And
we
and
we're gonna be in France, right? So I know you know.
yeah, I am here now, right?
Yeah,
But yeah,
exactly.
we got a big in July opening, Olympics opening, and blockchain is the main uh guy's gonna be there's it's I don't want to announce right now too
Edward,
much. I'll
just
announce.
to make it clear, it's not official opening of Olympic Games, right? It's like one day before.
It's 1 day before, but it's gonna be with all the media. It's gonna be
Right.
the biggest.
So much exposure.
Yeah, it's so much exposure. It's
Right.
going to be a in.
Private, like investment kind of event, right? Basically.
We'll
Yeah.
tell you guys who was there after. I cannot announce right now, but the people who's gonna be there, it's crazy. I just like, yeah. But also what I was gonna say, and by building it now, you launching it strong next project. The more you have now, the more you have next launch.
Absolutely. Powerful.
Yep.
Love it.
Jeremy, anything to add from your side?
Oh man, amazing. Let's rock and roll, guys.
Yeah, let's rock and roll. Andrei, thank you for joining us. Always, very glad to hear your professional input. So yeah, see you next time. Thank you,
Yeah,
guys.
thank you so much for having me. Always love talking to you guys. I'll see you soon.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
And
Bye,
guys,
guys.
remember to register for, if you haven't yet, for the Vegas event, limitless2024.com. Make sure you are registered for that event. All the information is there. All right. We'll see you guys soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, everybody.